This is the westernmost corner of Russia and a great place to go cycling. Kaliningrad region, in this edition of Russian Life. Isolated from the rest of the country, Kaliningrad is the smallest, youngest and greenest of Russia's territories. Its convenient location and nice weather make the bicycle a popular way to get around.
We're 30 minutes from the sea. The place is environmentally friendly with clean air, lots of green trees and interesting terrain. And everything in Kaliningrad is close by. You can cross the whole city on foot in around an hour and a half.
Not a lot is left of the original part of Königsberg, the former name for the city before the German territory passed to the Soviet Union at the end of the Second World War. Allied air raids ruined the historic centre before the city was taken by the Soviet army. One of the few surviving buildings is the medieval cathedral. Daily concerts on its recently restored pipe organ bring visitors from all over Russia and the rest of the world.
Kaliningrad is special. It's unlike other places in Russia, mostly because Europe is very close. So all the European tourists who come here bring strong cultural influences that locals observe and absorb into their daily lives.
In the city port, old industrial buildings are now filled with local artists, working with Kaliningrad's best-known natural resource, amber. This organic gemstone, which is made of fossilized pine resin, varies widely in size, color and transparency. Jewelers say amber is very different from other stones. Originating from living plants, it feels like there is life and sunlight preserved within it.
Amber is good for your health. If you cut granite, you have to wear a protective mask and goggles. But when you work with amber, you don't have to take these precautions. It makes you sturdy, young and handsome. A bit like me, you see.
Small insects trapped in the liquid resin tens of millions of years ago have been immortalized in amber jewelry. A short trip away from Kaliningrad are Russia's Baltic Sea resorts. Pieces of amber torn from the sea floor are sometimes cast by the waves on the white sand beaches, where they can be collected by hand. But most amber comes from a vast quarry just outside the town of Yantani.
Behind me you can see the world's only strip-mined natural deposit of amber. The quarry goes 50 meters deep and the industrial extraction here, on the Sambia Peninsula in the Baltic Sea, produces more than 90% of the global supply of amber.
An old quarry decommissioned in the 1970s has been flooded and become the Amber Lake, a hotspot for scuba divers. The 30-meter-deep lake has served as a film set for many action movies. Plane fuselages, ammunition cases and other props are scattered all over the lake bed. That's it for Kaliningrad region. In our next two editions we'll conclude our journey around Russia with a look at the capital city, Moscow. See you next week in Russian Life.